Hello, you beautiful people out there. What is going on? This is your friend BritikHD coming fast with some Unleashed Games, quote-unquote Paragon 2 news. They're calling themselves Project Agora now. That's the name of their game. And we got an update. We finally got an update. We got Sylphin talking to us about this update, but I'm going to kind of break it down a little bit and just talk about my opinions on it. I'm not going to use the whole footage here. I'll link his video in the description below so you guys can hear him talk about it. But basically, there's a few key takeaways from this video. So first off, Sylphin mentions that the trailers that you guys all seen from Unleashed Games, that was basically like a relic. Those are basically relics at this point, because the way Unleashed Games formed was it was this one organization and it merged with a different organization and it did this thing and that thing, and so basically the footage that you've guys seen from Unleashed Games so far is not indicative of what the final end product will be. However, it will still be the same spirit, so just, you know, keep your heads level on that, basically. Another thing is that they're working very hard to become an official INC, an incorporated community, a corporation essentially, because they need to in order to bring the game to console. If you want to put something on the PlayStation Store, for example, you need to be a corporation, and so Unleashed Games is currently working hard to become one, something that, you know, I believe Visionary Games, for example, already has done. And so that's going to be very important on their legal side, so that has kind of stunted their growth for a little bit. However, they have been still working on the game. So the heroes, with some rekits, are done. Minions are working. Jungle minions are working. Raptors are working. Towers are working. Multiplayer servers are working. So they have been making progress, which is always good to hear. It's always good to hear. Another thing that is really, really important to take away is that the Kickstarter also is kind of, you know, being worked on, and they don't want to show you guys a Kickstarter without anything really being offered. And so they'll have a more detailed explanation down the line, you know, as everyone always does. But that's why they're not offering a Kickstarter out yet, because they want to get your guys' trust first, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I respect that from them. I appreciate that from them. So that's really good. But essentially, those are the biggest takeaways. Really, is that they've kind of, you know, they've been done with that. The lore, the art team has finished with the UI. The soundtrack team is working on soundtracks, including the ones you hear in the video here in Sylphin's video, not my video. And so, you know, the teams have been busy, so there has been progress made. The question is, how quick has this progress been? Again, like I always say, don't expect it to be this year. Don't even expect it to be early next year, honestly. I would expect a beta maybe second half of 2019, or like an alpha second half of 2019 for this game. Which is why I've been really, really quiet and not super duper excited about Unleashed Games project, is because I know they're taking their sweet time. And, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, as long as they create a really good project, a really good product out of it. That's what's most important. So, essentially, we didn't really get too much new information out of this whole update video, which kind of bums me out. But if what they say is true, and they will have another video with more detailed information coming out later, then, you know, there's still something else to look forward to. For now, I'm just going to stay quiet on projects until they release something, you know, juicy. But that's about it, guys. So that's pretty much what this update video was. I cut it in half for you so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing, but if you do want to, the link is in the description below. There you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and as always, make sure you have a wonderful day. Peace.